Go ahead and recap the market today though. So I want to introduce you guys to another tool that I use on a very regular basis. It's called investing.com. And investing.com, they have what they call a um, calendar, an economic calendar. And I find the economic calendar to be really interesting and helpful because it can help to make sense of why assets or indices might be moving in one direction or another, as opposed to looking at a chart of the S&P 500 and wondering, okay, why the hell did this open and then completely sell off a whole 80 points or so, 1.32% within the first couple hours of the market being opened. If you want to try to make sense of things like that, you go to the economic calendar, you go to today. What I like to do oftentimes is I'll filter this out. You can look at all different countries' indices, what they have going on in their economies, etc. I'm based out of the United States here, so I'm just going to clear all of that out. Check the United States, and then you can check on importance here. I like to only prioritize the 3-star, the most important ones. Hit apply, and then we can see here the economic events that came out today that have maybe had an impact on why the markets are moving the way that they're moving. So we can see here average hourly earnings month over month. So it's a monthly report. It was forecasted at 0.3%, and it hit that 0.3%. So no surprises there. The non-farms payroll, so this is a monthly report as well. Let's take a look at this. Measures the change in the number of people employed during the previous month, excluding the farming industry. Job creation is the foremost indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for the majority of economic activity. A higher than expected reading should be taken as positive bullish for the USD, while lower than expected reading should be taken as negative or bearish for the USD. Excuse me. So we can see here, non-farm payrolls. It looks like we added 22,000 jobs in the month of August, when they were forecasting that we would add 75,000 jobs. So that's a major miss in the job market. Can be taken as negative and bearish, usually results in the market selling off. So with that information, let's go take a look back at the S&P 500. This information came out at 8:30. So it came out, I'm not sure what time zone that is, but first thing in the morning, I'm assuming. And boom, the markets didn't like what they saw, sold off. We found support and kind of traded sideways for the remainder of the day, slightly up. Great. So now we've made a little bit of sense of why the markets moved the way they did today. I'm sure it'll take some more time for markets to digest this information and kind of figure out long-term, medium-term, where markets are moving right now. But that's about all I have for you guys today. I don't want to be too in the weeds about it. So yeah, we'll call it on that one. But if you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. And otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.